Before I clean these, I'm going to film and photograph them because they're never going to look like this again. These are my grandfather's old tools. I think one's from the 40s, two or 50s, two or 60s, and they've been sitting in storage for years. They were in storage at his house, then they were in storage at my dad's house, and honestly, they've been in storage at my house for a few years now. I'm not gonna restore these. I don't wanna make them look new. I'm gonna clean them up and preserve the wear and keep the memories intact. I'm going to photograph these as part of a series that I'm going to call The Tools We Inherit. I have these. I also have some power tools and a few other bits and pieces from as far back as even my great-grandfather. Eventually, these tools and maybe the photographs will live on a wall in a special cabinet that I haven't designed or built yet. But that's a project for another day. For now, I'm going to start photographing them. This even still has an old bit in there. Before I clean anything up, I want to photograph them exactly the way they are. I want to see the dust, the wear, the tear, the labels, all of that. I want to preserve as much of it as I can before I do any cleaning. Maybe even the cobwebs. It's part of the storage. Now I'm going to come back in and probably remove some of the background in here. And these are not the this is not the actual photo shoot. This is the preservation. The photo shoot where I'm actually going to set these up, background, lighting, all of that kind of stuff. That's for a different time. So, get a photo of this, but unfortunately, make sure I get these labels. And I have a little more light, so I'm going to turn it off. Still has the Allen key for changing the blade. No quick releases back then. So one thing about Craftsman is even back then, before most other manufacturers were doing it, they were using dated timestamps. So this one, it's got the plate on it here. Take my glasses off. So this one is a Craftsman 100 saber saw. It's got the model number, serial number, all that type of stuff. Made in the USA, sold by Sears Roebuck & Company. And it is a model number, a stamp number of 6716. That means it was made in 1967. And the 16, if I remember right, is the week, 16th week of the year, I believe. I could be wrong on that, but I know 67 is the year. The first 20 years over, I will use. workshop is also my garage, my house, my living room. So I'll hear my dry being done. Okay, so I don't think Porter Cable at that time did the same date stamping. I'm pretty sure it was just Craftsman and a few other ones. So this one has a stamp on it, but that stamp doesn't have a code in it. I do know all of these, so got a couple notes. So this is from 1957, and then this router, which I'm going to do next, is 1960. I think, let's see, this would be a 2-wrench to get this drill bit out. Let me get some photos with the drill, it's not a drill bit, a router bit. This router is definitely the most used and abused tool out of the bunch. I actually believe this is a tool I used as a kid. I remember using this tool, and so for quite a while it got active use. And this is actually 2 pieces. There's the base, the handle here, and it actually has a plug. You plug this in here, really cool, like all janky. Plug this in, and then power to the base. This would have, you've been able to plug in separately. I don't think this is an original cable, although it could be. Yeah, probably is. There was also a cap on the top here that has since melted off, and you can see this is all broken down here. This is actually what's it called? Bakelite. The first type of plastic. Uses all Bakelite. No, this is aluminum, but any of the plastic on here would have been Bakelite. Anyway, I'm going to try to get this bit off now. Not using any power tools today, so keeping hydrated is important. So like since this would have had a cap on it, it looks like it has melted. I don't know, you probably can't see very well, but it's got the old gears and motors and everything in here. It's still turning. It's got the brushes. It's a little sketchy cord, but I'm pretty sure this would work. Turned it on. Maybe I'll get some safety gear and try that later. Okay, I think this is the last one, and what is probably the most interesting one. Also has some sandpaper, also not very old sandpaper. As I mentioned, this isn't a restoration project. It's more like a preservation project and a photography project. This one is it doesn't have like a stamp on it. It's actually engraved into the handle, the information.
This is very Art Deco. I think this would look really cool polished up, but like I said, I'm not going to do that. Okay, let me see. Let's pull this off. So this had a little dust filter. You can see, and there's a lot of dust in here. This is the old brushless part of the motor, the magnet part of the motor. It's got some caution stickers down there. Get a little photo of that. Okay. I remember these tools in my grandfather's shop when I was little. At the time, they had already been replaced with newer, better things. But I did use a few of them. I do think I've used the router, and I think I used this, if I remember right. It's either this one or one of the other sanders, but I was probably mostly just playing around with the sanders, to be honest with you. I do think the router was used quite a bit still, right up until I was maybe in my 20s. That router was probably still used. My dad and my uncle, now they definitely remember using these a lot more than me. To them, these are not just display pieces. These were actually, working tools that were used every single day. I was lucky enough to spend time working in the shop with my grandfather growing up, and I remember, how meticulous he was with his tools, how well he kept care of things. I remember his work style. I remember all the care and effort he put into keeping good tools, and even ordinary or not very expensive tools. This wasn't very expensive in its time, but he kept really good care of them. He took care of everything. I'm pretty sure these tools would work just as well today. Well, maybe not just as well, but I'm pretty sure they would work. But I'm not going to use them. I'm going to turn them into an art project. I'm going to hang them on the wall. I'm going to cherish them. And then every day when I walk into the shop, I'm going to think about my grandfather and my father and the time that I had to spend with them when I had it. There's something different about old metal tools. They just feel like they were made to last. They feel different. They don't feel like things that you would throw away or sell at a garage sale. They feel like things that you would put in storage and then give to your kid, who puts them in storage and then gives them to his kid. I don't know which one of these tools will make the best photograph, but they're all going to be part of a series, and I'm excited to get working on that. I've already started researching them, and with the help of family memories, I'm pretty sure I can point down when they were manufactured, roughly when they were purchased, and how long they were used, and by who, whether it was just my grandfather or they were passed along to different people. I know my father had them for a while. Now I know I've had them for a while. This one right here, this is the Sterling Tools product. No, this is the Sterling Tools Products Company pad sander. It is a model 1000, and it was manufactured in 1946. And it belonged to my grandfather.